I don't know if this is a comic or what, but this is Batman and Rorschach. And in case you don't know who Rorschach is, he was in Watchmen. Debate the kill rule. Is this, hold up? Doesn't say anything about comic. Let's just see what this is about.
You let them live. Criminals, rapists, killers. You throw them in a cage, they crawl back out. Again and again. How many times do you have to watch it happen before you realize the system doesn't work?
And what do? Execute them? Play judge, jury, and executioner? Decide who lives and who dies based on your own sense of right and wrong? That's not justice. That's just cold revenge.
It's not a decision. It's balance. They spill innocent blood. They pay in kind. It's the only thing they understand.
You're not restoring order. You're indulging in bloodshed and calling it justice.
To the dead, there's no difference. To the ones who lost everything, justice and revenge are the same.
To the living, it's different. It has to be. Otherwise, we're just more killers in masks. No better than the ones we claim to stand against.
No, worse than them. Because we know better. We see the world for what it is.
It's good voice acting.
Diseased, beyond saving. And yet we still do nothing.
You think I do nothing? Every night I fight to keep Gotham from falling apart. Every night I stand between this city and the chaos waiting to swallow it whole.
But you don't end it. You hold the line, but you never push forward. You let the disease fester. You catch the Joker, you lock him up, and then he escapes.
He gets right back out.
And what happens next?
I understand that debate with the Joker, man.
How many bodies? How many families torn apart because you won't do what's necessary?
Killing him won't stop crime. It won't erase what he's done. It won't bring his victims back.
No, but it will stop him.
And then what? What happens when the next monster rises? When another madman picks up where he left off? Do you kill them too? Where does it stop?
It stops when the guilty are gone. When there's no one left to do harm. When crime isn't an option anymore.
There will always be crime. Always be corruption. It's not something you can kill your way out of.
Maybe not. But that doesn't mean you stop trying.
I don't stop. I just don't cross that line.
You're afraid. Not of killing, but of admitting the truth. That some people don't deserve to live.
I don't kill because it's easy. I don't kill because once you start, you don't stop. It becomes the only solution. Every problem gets the same answer. And soon, there's nothing left of the man who started the fight.
Excuses. You think wearing a mask makes you different? You're another rich man playing hero, pretending to fix a world you helped break.
Wayne Enterprises has done more for Gotham than you ever will.
Sure, new buildings, new charities, new programs. But where does the money come from? From the same machine that grinds people up and spits them out. The same system that lets the powerful walk free while the weak rot. You ever ask yourself what blood paid for your empire?
I know exactly what my family's wealth was built on. That's why I use it to fix what I can.
Fix? You don't fix a sinking ship by patching holes. You let it go under. Let it all drown.
And then what? Let anarchy take over? Let the city collapse into lawlessness? Do you think men like us thrive in a world without rules?
Already have.
No, you haven't. You're barely surviving.
I want to see who's voice acting
Survival is enough.
Batman and Rorschach here. They're doing a good job.
That's your weakness.
And you don't.
I could listen to
That's
them debate
yours.
all day.
People are animals. They take what they can. When they have power, they abuse it. When they don't, they...
Sorry I had to pause it. There was some guy out here trying to show off with his motorcycle being loud for no reason. Let me go back a little bit.
That's your weakness.
And you don't. That's yours.
People are animals. They take what they can. When they have power, they abuse it. When they don't, they beg. It's all survival instinct.
People can change.
People pretend. They do what they have to until they don't have to anymore. Fear,
This is literally like a debate
greed,
with Punisher and Daredevil.
desperation. That's the truth underneath the mask.
And yet, I've seen criminals reform. I've seen people choose to be better.
For how long? Till things get hard. Till they see an easy way out. How many second chances before they go back to who they really are?
Not everyone is beyond saving.
Maybe not, but most are.
Then we fight for the ones who aren't.
You fight a losing war.
Maybe. But at least I fight for something more than punishment.
That's a question I want to ask. I'll wait till this is done. Hold up.
No,
when it comes
justice.
to Batman.
There's hope.
Hope is a lie people tell themselves before they die.
And the thing that keeps them alive in the first place.
We don't change the world. We clean up the mess. That's all we are.
Then I'll keep cleaning. Because if I ever stop believing in something more, I become you.
Maybe that wouldn't be so bad.
It would.
Wow. That was good. I thought it was going to be some kind of comic book being revealed, but it's not. But I liked it. Who was... Wait. Mugster's the channel. Oh, he has different ones. Kratos and Omni-Man. Oh, that's interesting.
Ghost of...
But okay. I like that. I like the little debate there too. So whoever this guy is, he did the voice acting for them too? I'm assuming. Okay. That was pretty cool. Now, I do have a question when it comes to Batman. As a Batman fan, this is something I do have, I go back and forth with. You know, I've seen Batman from Detective Comics to Batman Beyond. And seeing Batman Beyond and seeing how Bruce is. He's an old man, beaten down, and Gotham is still a mess. It always makes me wonder, was that a losing battle for Batman? Was it a waste of time? Should he have crossed that line? I always been like, I'm not for, I'm not saying like, yes, Batman, you should have, taken him out permanently like Punisher. But I could understand a Rorschach or a Punisher's way because it just seemed like to me, like when I read the comics and all that, Batman has taken out more people, innocent people, by not taking care of Joker. So there's been more blood on Batman's hands because of him not handling these villains. Because every time he lets Joker back in jail, another 20 dies. Another 20 dies. Another 10 dies. And it just continues on. And other villains, I'm just naming Joker. But because of the no-kill rule, it just seems like, more people die because of it. It always like something I think about when I watch Batman or read his comics, and not just him, but like Daredevil with Matt Murdock's friend. Spoiler alert! In Born Again, in the first episode, would he have died by Bullseye if Daredevil was a person who just finished the job? You know what I'm saying? It's always that debate. Now, the good thing to do is to have hope, like Batman said, and hope for the best. But I can't say I don't see Rorschach and Punisher's point of view. But Batman makes a great point too, and you don't want to go down that dark road because you see, like I said, you see how the Punisher is. You know what I'm saying? You see how Rorschach is. I don't know, but the question I ask y'all is, do y'all think it was in vain, everything Batman did? Because then you see Batman Beyond, and it's the same cycle. Has Gotham gotten better? Because... That's a debate because it's still going through the issues. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just I could see the city Wonder Woman living in or the city Superman living in being better because I think villains will have a brain to be like, there's nothing I can really do against people like them or the Flash. But Batman is a human and he's keep letting people like the Joker do whatever he wants. In a way, by not taking care of them. I don't know. That's something that I always struggle with, like when it comes to that. Like, yes, I'm with the no-kill rule and all that stuff, even though, depending on which Batman you watch or read, that rule doesn't exist, aka Michael Keaton, or Ben Affleck. But still looking at old Bruce, and I remember when I was watching Batman Beyond, and even seeing it recently, like I saw it recently. I feel bad for Bruce because with a good heart and all that he went through, getting his back broken by Bane and everything with the Joker, losing people, all that stuff. His last hoorah is him sitting on a chair, broken down. His Alfred's gone, and Gotham is still a mess. You know what I'm saying? Gotham is still a mess. And I'm like, dang, bro, all that. And when he passes on, Gotham is still a mess. It's like, was this worth it? You know, it does. It just raises that question. You know, of course, saving the world, even if evil keeps coming, is always worth it. But like the way Batman did it, was that worth it? Because yes, because Punisher will say something like this: "Yes, there will be another Joker, maybe. It won't be that Joker, though. I'll tell you that." And the next one will second guess doing it. So it's like that back and forth. I can see Rorschach saying that. It's like, okay, yes, it'll be another villain, but the other villain won't be that Joker. I'll tell you that. You know, as much as I didn't like Injustice Wonder Woman was my favorite, like on my Mount Rushmore of superheroes. But that Injustice one I didn't really like. But she did make a good, like, I understood her point, I should say, on when it came to Joker. He ain't coming back, you know. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. But this was interesting. I did not expect this at all. I thought, like I said, it was a comic, but I'm glad I checked it out. All right, I'll see you later. Let me know what you think.